Okay, so in this one we're going to talk about finding the slope of a line parallel and perpendicular to a given form in standard form. So what you're doing here is you're just looking for the slope. You're trying to find the slope of a parallel line and the slope of a perpendicular line. So there's a couple things you need to know here. Um, First off, we need to know what the slope of the given line is. So this is my given line right here. I need to find its slope. So how do you find its slope when it's in a form like that? Well, you have to move it into a form in which you can find the slope, particularly this, y equals mx plus b. If you move it into that form, you might be able to find its slope rather easily. Okay, so if you look at it, it's in standard form. It's not like that. So what I need to do is manipulate that equation, this equation right here, into y equals mx plus b, and I'll be able to find bm, which is what I'm looking for. So the first step, or the first thing I might want to do, is get the y by itself, because that's what I'm trying to do, get that y by itself. I'm trying to get this guy right here by himself. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add x to both sides, so plus x plus x. It gives me negative 3y equals x plus 1, okay? The next step is I got to get that 3 out of there. So I'm going to divide by negative 3 everywhere. Okay, divide everybody by negative 3. So you'll notice that these 3's cancel, leaving me with y equals 1 over, well, negative 1/3 x minus 1/3. Okay? Because there's really a 1 here. You don't see it, but there's a 1 there. Okay, so I'm in y equals mx plus b form, right? Which is nice. So now I want to focus in on what the slope is. And the slope, remember, is this right here. That's your slope, okay? So that's what we want to focus on. So we're going to try to think about what a perpendicular and a parallel line with that slope would be. So my slope in this case is negative 1/3. So a parallel line, right? Let's think about a parallel line. That's a line that goes at the same, I like to look at it as the same up and overs, right? Here's your up and your over. Your up and your over. It should be the same if it's parallel, which means it has the same slope. So if you have the slope of the given line, which is negative 1/3, the parallel line would be the same. It would be negative 1/3. Now, perpendicular is a little weird, right? Because if one's going uphill, one's got to be going downhill. So your perpendicular slope, or this, right? Perpendicular slope, you flip it over. So if it's 1 over 3, it's now 3 over 1, okay? If it's negative, now it's positive. If it was positive, you would have made it negative. So all you do is flip this around. You do a little flippy, okay? Flip it around, okay? So if you write that down, you're going to have your perpendicular slope is just going to be 3 over 1 and positive. You can just write it as 3 because 3 over 1 is just 3, okay? So then you're done. Piece of cake, easy topic. Shouldn't take you too long. All right.